Hey, Frogonites, Doug here from the Frog News Network. Haven't heard from Mike. Send him the link over. Maybe he'll join us shortly. I really don't know. Guys, I'm just going to let you know now. I came on, but there's just not a whole lot of news at all. Just being honest with you. But I did tell you, even if there wasn't any news, I'd show up and at least talk to you. So that's what I'm basically doing. I'm sorry I don't have a whole lot of news to tell you. I'll share what news I have with you. Michigan here, from the Philippines, West Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, right up the road. I'm in Newport News. Oklahoma in the house. Oklahoma again. I must have pressed on the same one twice. Hey, from Kentucky, West Virginia, girl. Hey, Deborah. Dave from Lake Erie, Pennsylvania. How are you, sir? Welcome to the show. Carol from Texas. Welcome to the show. Stephanie from Houston, Texas. Ernest from Michigan. Kentucky in the house. West Virginia in the house. In the house, Texas. North Carolina. This will not be a long show tonight. I hate to disappoint you, but it just won't be. There's nothing much to talk about. But I'll answer some questions and give you what I've heard. Everybody got excited because one board said that Trump was going to speak today, but it was never confirmed by Newsmax whatsoever. So I didn't jump on that. I went and researched it before I posted it, and I knew it wasn't going to happen. All we had was the senior guy on TV. Well, I hope I don't disappoint. I don't know how I can give you information I don't have, though. But we can talk. You said USS Mercy left Portland at least 4 months early. It shows it's sitting at the dock, current location. I had somebody else tell me that it left dock this morning, and it's somewhere up near Los Angeles. I don't know. When they confirm it, I'll believe it. The other one, the Mercy and the Comfort, sits about 15 miles from where I'm sitting. I live in Hampton Roads, Virginia. It's sitting at the Norfolk Naval Shipyard. Hello from Louisiana, and it ain't moved. D4, what are we playing? Battleship? Maybe pretty soon, huh? There is some stuff going on, guys. My printer acted up behind me, and it could cost literally thousands to fix it. So I don't want to say I'm not in a very, very sparky mood, to say the least. I'm not going to take it out on you guys. So I'm just disappointed in myself because all I have to do is print something every day. And I didn't for 4 or 5 days, and it clogged the print head up. How about them Russians? That's what we're going to talk about. The Russians. It's always their fault, isn't it? The Russians. Where's Mike? I have no idea. I sent him the link. I sure did. I will check again, but I'm almost sure that I sent Mike the link. Yes, I did send him the link. He ain't been feeling good. He ain't been getting a lot of sleep. And I'm not going to bother him. If he's got the energy to come on, he's been run through the ringer the last couple of weeks, guys and girls. I'm not going to push the man. You know what I mean? Trump was on Rumble. Well, that's not TV. Yeah, we'll get started here in a few minutes, guys. They have not been arrested yet. They're going to be arrested is what they said. Not arrested yet, and going to be arrested is two different things. He does. He's got probably bronchitis now, and you don't get much sleep. They'll have to put you. I get it, and they put you on a steroid. He's already on a inhaler, and some steroids. Want you to eat everything in the house and keep you up all night. Yes, that's news too. Yes, yes. Let's discuss that while we're at it. 3 Masonic temples were burned to the ground in Vancouver, British Columbia. This will not be the only ones, but it'd be more satanic than that. Do you follow what I'm saying? You're liable to see, like, if it ain't blown up Epstein Island, that building with the blue stripes blown to pieces. You're going to see that sooner or later. Yes. If I don't get to all your requests on Facebook, I'm certainly sorry. You got to understand there's a lot of people that request me. I have 2 different channels. I try to get to them as much as I can. I got my other, online business I do during the day and sometimes at night when people get in touch with me. So, yeah, well, it goes back to if it's a bacterial infection, and then you would get antibiotics. Do you follow what I'm saying? I've gotten bronchitis so much that I absolutely know. I think I heard there are 1,000 alligators in Florida. Well, there's probably more than that. He's drinking a lot of fluids. I know that. He tends to drink a lot of tea, but he needs to drink a lot of water. He's a big guy. He knows how to take care of it. It's the first time he's had it. I've had it before. I'm telling you, bronchitis, if it's turned into that instead of his allergy, it gets so bad that when you cough, your big toe hurts because your muscles are moving the other way. They're expanding, and your body's not used to that. It's used to the other way. And you get so sore you can hardly breathe. I've had it. I know I've had it for years. And I just been lucky enough where it bothered on me a little bit yesterday. I hadn't been out of the house much today. So I've been lucky with that. Yes, we're under DEFCON 4. If you go to their page and just click on it, it'll say DEFCON 5. But if you click under current DEFCON, we're under 4. Yeah, we're all just trying to. Man, I wish I would have had the guts to buy some more silver right now, but I don't. I'm scared to death to buy some silver right now. I'd buy another 100 ounces in a minute if I thought I could get it. It wouldn't get interrupted. We don't know what's about to happen or if anything's going to happen. I'm about. It's getting harder and harder. I'm telling you. Yes, prayers for Mike. Prayers for Mike. Mike, they're praying for you, bud. They're praying for you. So look, guys, this is where we thought it was all going to be on the border. Our border was where, it's all going to start. But it has to be an epic thing where we go like into World War III. And where that's going to start is Russian against Ukraine. As you can see, they have built that situation up. And they're currently shooting at each other over there. And it ain't going to get no better. And that's where we're going to have some big, big trouble very, very, very shortly. So, yes, I got all my silver. I got it on Monday. I'm at 100. You guys rock. And I have faith in God. Praying for Mike. Thanks, guys. And Mike Lindell released another hour video of the V thing. I can't say the words or we'll get thrown off here. I would suggest it's been in the group. So if you're on Telegram with us, check the group. And I watched the hour today. It was very, very interesting. I feel something big's coming soon. I just wished I could tell you a time and a date because it basically it hurts my heart to come on every night and just keep pulling the goalposts back because I don't know. It's working on me as a person. You got to understand every night, I'm telling you, hey, I think it's going to happen tomorrow. But, you guys are tired of hearing it. I'm tired of not being able to tell you something. And I'm hanging like a hair on a biscuit right now with it. I'll be honest with you. I got my faith in God. I do. I think everything's going to work out. But I just, it's getting harder. Because Facebook doesn't let you comment off a personal page. It has to be a business page or something. Sorry about that. I show we would talk good about the bad aliens. Could you tell us more about them? Well, from what we know, there's 12 different species. I don't know the names of them. I'm not about to. The reptilian aliens are the ones that need to consume adrenochrome and human flesh to stay in existence. Now there's grays and there's several other ones that they think are fallen angels. But if they were here to hurt us, we wouldn't. They've been here since the Egyptians. We'd be gone by now. They come and they stay underground. They breed underground. They very rarely come out of underground. But like I said, there's 12 different species. We really don't need to concern ourselves with them at this moment. More will come about them, and people are going to freak out when they do. The bad ones, like I said, are the reptilian. The reptilians have to consume human flesh. They need it in the blood to survive. That's why they can clone the reptilians. There's certain reptilians that are only like 16 inches tall. And the word that I watched on videos is that's how I thought everybody got a black eye. They clone you that way too, because this thing has a little needle at the top of its head. And once in its life, it can insert itself through your eye socket, and then it gets in the back of the lobe of your brain and it takes over your body. That's just the videos I watched. Okay. That was one way that the aliens clone people. Now they've got another way they do it with DNA too. So when you see the reptilian eyes, that's the way with the reptilians. Now they have to act human. I'm not sure about much more of them because it's pretty much hidden, but that's, the size of it. I mean, I don't know much more about them, but they live underground, like 200-300 miles underground. There's many, many bases that they still letting them live in. Do I have pictures of them? I'm not sharing pictures because I don't know if they're true or not. Do you know what I mean? I'll see what I can dig up. Do you know what I mean? And share in there if they're not too gory, or I don't want to scare people with pictures. At this point, we need to be worried and focused on God and godly things and not creatures that live underground, I would think. But if that's what you want, I'll put it in there. Yeah, I mean, why even, to me, why even worry about what they look like? They look like the pictures you've seen, but worse. They smell like what you think and worse. They communicate not with word, with thought. Has the serpentine wire been taken around the Capitol? No, there's around the Capitol, around the White House, there's still two fences. The original one around the White House, and then there's a perimeter fence around that. Around the Capitol, the 12 or 13 foot fence, one of them still exists and is still there. Hanging like a hair on a biscuit. You never heard that before? Yeah, from what I heard, the aliens are pretty disgusting. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know what else to say about it. They're very disgusting. Let's see what else. I knew I had something else. Know that they're going to inspect the ship. The crew hasn't been arrested yet because they haven't made it to port yet. Why would they pull them off the ship? Who's going to run it? They're going to bring a pilot on to get it on there. So the crew is supposed to get arrested when they get to port. On Evergreen. That's an scapegoat. That's a reason for them to unload this ship. Take a look inside, but some of that's already been done. Yes, I would agree. April Fool's has been canceled for tomorrow, guys. But you might see big things on tomorrow. Hey, let's remember this, that Passover lasts the whole week. Okay, it wasn't one day. It's a whole week right up to Easter. Just to let you know. Yes, that'll be told. I'm being very careful about what I repeat. I feel like we've been fortunate that we're still on my Facebook page, my original, and we're back up on the Frogs News Network. So if we're referring to DJT, we're going to say that, or 45, even in the comments, please. And we're not going to talk about the we're trying to stay away from them two things because that's what gets you thrown off. That's what we got thrown off for last time. Do you think the arrests and executions that will come up on DuckDuckGo are credible? And is some of the and some on American news? I think that a lot of the people on the list have already met their faith. I have no way to confirm it. All we have is that list we show you guys on that website, and no matter where that list comes from, it comes from that website. Okay, there's a lot of information on that website. I mean, a lot. I mean, I can head on over there if y'all want to see some pictures, and I can show you some stuff over there if that's what y'all want to do. Seeing that there's not much news, would y'all like to head over to the website that's got the alien and the clone stuff and the arrest stuff? I can certainly show it to you. You want to be curious. You want to see. So Hillary and other consulting adrenochrome reptilian. No, she's actually gone. She died of Kuru in custody a couple of years back, not recently. Who is playing her now is her assistant, which is almost a foot and a half smaller, tall wise, than the real Hillary. So give me a 1 if you want me to go over to the website where the clones are and all the other stuff, or 2, or just keep shooting the crap like we're at the local bar. Okay, let me go to new comments because I keep putting up the same ones. Somebody said, 1, 2, 2. Well, let me see, 1, 2. The ones are out. The ones are winning, guys. The ones are slamming it. It looks like the election. Oh, almost said it. All right. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a minute. I'm not hiding this site from you guys if this is where you want to go and check it all out. Tell me I didn't lose it. I'll be pretty disappointed. Give me a second. I am looking for it in my favorites. I'm back. I clicked on it and it took me out. So let me share. Hopefully y'all didn't hear me all cursing and stuff because I was. All right, I won't be able to see your comments now. So I'm just going to go through some of the things on this site. It has an amazing amount of information on it. So here's Gitmo before Trump. Here's Gitmo after Trump. And know that most of the base is underground. Okay. Here are some of the documents that, that we found on here. And you can look at who they're against: Google, Barack Hussein Obama, Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, James Clapper, all these people. These are it right here. Here's some more stuff. Plaintiffs in this case. A lot of movie stars are in here too. Crimes against Human Rights Tribunal International. This is the one for Bill Gates, I think. Anthony Fauci, actually. And all of them, the CDC, Melinda Gates Foundation. And once again, I cannot see your comments, so that's not going to help the comment at this point. So I'm going to just go through this for a few minutes, and then I'll come back over to the comments. This was at Bush's funeral. I think everybody's seen this. The card read, "They know everything. I'm sorry, George Bush Sr." and this little pansy was about to pass out. Remember, I told you if you're self-quarantined under house arrest, you already have an ankle bracelet. Georgia governor, okay? And then self-quarantine, CS exposure, detained, and being questioned by authorities. These are just code words at this point. Tested negative, no confession. Bob, tested positive. They've confessed and taken the deal. They will still die, but their families will not be running to the ground. There's Ellen with her bracelet, ankle bracelet on right there. See it right there. She's got it on right there. Here's Hillary. A lot of them tended to wear a boot like their foot was broke, but they all had ankle bracelets on. Even Oprah, Kane. Remember when Joe said he broke his foot playing with the dog, but it healed in 1 week? They chipped him after that. Yes, and this is the list. It's long. I wouldn't say it's distinguished, but arrest and execute. All we know is this is the list. I have no evidence. I haven't seen them getting shot or executed, but this is the list that we have, and there's a lot of people from Hollywood on it, and plus a lot of politicians. I mean, a lot. I'll just let it run slowly. Come on. There you go. Hillary Clinton, Howie Mandel, Yuma Abedin, Hunter Biden, just looking through Jennifer Lawrence. You're going to be really disappointed because a lot of people in Hollywood are much involved in this. Kamala Harris, Karen Pence, Katy Perry. I never thought Keanu Reeves would be involved in it. You know what I mean? Keith Urban, Kevin Costner. He might have switched back over from what I heard that, he turned his life over to God. And you could do that. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to know that some of these people were under stress with a gun to their head watching what was going on. But then they had them on film. So they had them and can control them. Pope Francis. I mean, Richard Gere. There's just so many people. It's unreal. I can't confirm 100% any of this. All I know is this is a list that where you ever see it on the internet, this is it, okay? And the rules have been arrested and removed. Then we'll just keep going down. Then it says about the tribunals. I'll see if I can get down here where the alien stuff is. This is what's called a Romo death, I guess. It's either, you given a choice between committing suicide in return for the assurances his reputation would remain intact and his family would not be prosecuted following his death or facing his trial, would result in disgrace of the execution. So a lot of that's going on. And this is all the people that took the COVID shots. If there's a wrinkled flag, that means they're a traitor. Traitor, 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 traitor. That's the Charlie Freak video. Have y'all? I imagine all of y'all have seen the video of Hillary getting arrested. This is it. She's leaning against that post. They drag her in the van. She didn't fall out. Watch, that lady in the black got her arm hooked under her. She drags her in the van. She is cuffs on her legs and on the front. Just get in the van, bitch. Pretty much. And they'll show it again. You watch her feet. You can see the hand, whatever they call them that go around your ankles right there. You'll see it. Just watch her feet. You'll see their black cuffs on her ankles. Something fell out of her leg, but you see it. You see it. You've seen it right there. Anyway, we don't need to watch it 100 times. Let's see if we can find the human cloning. The Vril Society. This started in World War II. Like I said, my internet's acting a little crazy. That's what one of the aliens looked like back when Hitler met him. Ain't fake, it's real. I don't want to play the videos. They take forever, but we'll get into this place is in up in Canada, and they clone people for real. It's a cloning center. There's several cloning centers. Michael Jackson was one of the first to ever get cloned, and then we'll go into the clones. As you can see, there's a thing of Einstein. There's a clone and a. That's just a robot. Imagine how good they really are. This is back in the 50s, guys. Look at the way they're dressed, black and white, and that's a clone. He's in there with an air gun. I mean, that's how. That's how long this has been going on. And this is the one about the cloning process. I don't know if it's just 2 minutes long.
These lizards have a unique biological property of their body. The lizards have what's called a proboscis. It's an ejectable brain and spinal column. The small ones they use to drone people because the proboscis on young lizard type 1s, they're small enough to go into an eye and not ruin the eye because they're supposed to do this to animals with bigger eyeballs, probably for dinosaurs. They parasite a human's brain. This top cap thing on the top of their head comes out. They can do this once in their life. It pulls their spinal column along with it. The human would have to be restrained or unconscious. The thing swiggles in through the eye. It does a spiral around the optic nerve all the way to a certain point, and it's driven there by taste. And they said once it gets there, it has the taste of butterscotch. It then starts what they call sweating the quilt. The spinal cord stuff comes out of the spinal cord, and it's everything that the lizard is. The lizard's whole body is dead, and it can't go back in. It's one way. The juice that's in the spinal cord gets excreted out of the tip of this thing. They're parasitic cells. The parasitic cells go into the brain. The old person's consciousness is gone. The body is absolutely, totally dominated, and the lizard is smarter as a human. Over time, it'll develop a rash. It'll lose its hair.
And they're actually deficient. They're dumber than the original person.
And they mimic human behavior. It knows that its life is dependent on it mimicking human behavior, so it does really well, even with other animals.
So I'm going to come out for a minute because it's been a while, and I'm going to come back to the show. All right, I'm back. So I showed you a little bit, and we'll show you some more. Yeah, Hollywood's a big user of adrenochrome. It's pretty crazy. That was the lizard one I was talking about. And the first one I showed you was the cloning centers. And then the other videos in there, I can put that link and you can go to that website. I'm not trying to hide it. You know what I mean? It's out there for everybody to look at. You just got to click on all the hyperlinks in it to find all the good stuff. There's a ton of good stuff in there. Lord have mercy, Ernest. I just said I would put it in there. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get the link to the website so y'all can see all about this and dream about this tonight because you had to know. It's like a car accident. I got to know. I'm just kidding with you guys. You start getting into that stuff, I'm going to tell you what, it starts getting freaky and you won't sleep if you keep watching it. I got to the point where I quit watching the clone stuff. That ain't all of it. I watched like 14 hours of it, then watched some specials on it. I told Mike I can't take no more of it, man. I don't know if anybody's real or are they fake at this point. Yeah, we've been lied to our whole lives. That's it right there. I put the link in there. Well, I'm sorry it's not for you, but we took a poll. 1, if you wanted to see it. 2, if you didn't want to see it. and the ones won by 95%. Sorry. Are you a clone? No, they wouldn't even bother cloning me. If this is how they do it, though, guys. If you're famous and they think they can make money off you, they're going to clone you. If you're like a rapper or a singer or maybe a professional sports athlete, they clone your ass, whether you want it or not, and they make money off you, whether it's on appearances, whether it's on shoe ads, whether it doesn't matter. I heard that Evergreen had reached port. Then them guys got arrested. They're unloading the boat, hopefully. So what I'm going to do, guys, is not go back to that. I don't want to upset people. That's not what I'm here for. People wanted to see it. You have the link now. Now you can go over there and watch all you want of it. You follow what I'm saying? And I apologize to the people that didn't want to see it. But it's real. Get ready to the fact is aliens do live on this planet, and they've been here for millions of years. Billy, I think you're one of them. I'm at the bar. Have a shot for me. No more. That's it. I'm not showing anymore. If you want, I put the link in there. Do you guys not pay attention here? Here's the link, and I only can put it on YouTube. So if somebody on YouTube could go over and share it on Facebook, that'd be sweet. Wow, really? Where did you put the link? Here, I'm going to put it again. That's if you go up two messages and look, there's the link. It's on YouTube only because I can't do it on Facebook, guys. They don't let me comment on Facebook. So if somebody's watching me on Facebook and they can go over to the YouTube link and get it and put it on, I'll put it in the group and you can watch the Monsters of the Midway. Okay, here we go. I'll put it in our Telegram group. And you can get all you want. At least it won't show the gory pictures. You just head on over to, well, there it did. It showed one of the reptilians, but it isn't crazy or nothing. Well, most people haven't paid attention. Where's Mike? Am I not good enough? Mike's not feeling well, guys and girls. I think everybody knows that we came on early. He's been having it rough. Plus, he's had a hard couple of weeks. Plus, he's still trying to work. Plus, he has right at bronchitis. So he's excused for the while. But he'll be back. He's the one that got me all into this, letting y'all know. He's been doing it about 5 years. I've been doing it about 3 months. Thank you, hon. Where did you go? And like I said, if you didn't want to see the alien stuff, I'm sorry. I'm going to leave that link on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, on the Telegram for a little while, but I'm probably not going to leave it up long because it's got a picture of a little alien and you might freak out over that. I don't know. Where's your Telegram? Every time. Let me go get that link. It doesn't work for some people. I'll be completely honest with you. But this is the invite link that I am copying. Invite link, copy, paste. And if anybody in the group actually needs it, I'm going to put it in there too. So you can invite your friends, but if you didn't know how. That's the invite link to us. All right, let me get back to the show. So you see it's real. Like I said, I don't know how much of the list is real. How much of it, how many of them people have been taken out, but I would imagine quite a few of them. Look it up. Go, it's as simple as going to DuckDuckGo and putting in Nasura. That's how I found out. And just hit videos and start watching. It's just that easy. I can't explain it to you, but I'd rather have a video explain it to you much better than I can. Can I cash in my Zimbabwe bonds here? Yeah, man, we take them. We take anybody at the border. You could probably cash them in and you come right through Mexico. I think they cash them in right there. Yeah. Many prophets say a huge transfer of wealth is coming. It is. We just don't have no idea when it's going to be, and we hopefully think tomorrow is going to be April Fool's, not with a joke, but on some other people. That's all we can hope for at this point. I mean, like I said, it's difficult to come on here and build your hopes up every night and then nothing happens. It takes a long effect on me that I was talking a little bit today. I said, man, it's starting to work on me. But as I get through the show tonight, as I'm talking a little bit, I feel a little bit better about everything. But it gets tougher and tougher. But this is just like us sitting around the bar now talking. Is what I call it. It's group therapy at this point. Wouldn't you guys agree? I mean, all I can do is give you some answers. If you got some questions, if I have that information, if I don't, I'm sorry, I don't. It's coming. Trust that. And they can't stop what's coming. All right, guys. Time will tell. I still think that some of what you're seeing at the border is completely optics. I just can't believe in my heart that our military would leave the border wide open like that. How much of that's in the movie, I don't even know at this point. And I'm so tired of calling it a movie. I'm just like y'all. I'm up to here with it. I am too. Trust me. And I just got to keep praying, not just when I go to bed, not just when I wake up, praying, God, let's go on with it. Keep the faith. Let everybody stay safe. I'm more worried about people getting hurt now. You know what I mean? I don't want to see nobody get hurt. But they're saying, you know, it looks good that, you know, not that many people will get hurt when it transfers over. What's all lies? Everything I say is a lie, man. Hello. You need more popcorn? I can't stand them. I just bought a whole nother big thing of popcorn. That one thing I got plenty of is popcorn. Is it Alex needs to go bye-bye? All right, let me find him. Yeah, that's goodbye. Say goodnight. Thank you. Joseph Smith too. Okay, no problem. Let me see what else he said. All I see is freedom of speech. Okay. Let him go. I know who them two people are. They just go in and make up new names. It's the same two people. I think he's gone. He's gone. Bye-bye. Some people have no lives. And both of them live side by side somewhere, either in Texas or Missouri. I have no idea. I don't have time for them. They should start their own group. So now they'll run down in mommy's basement and make another new handle up so they can come on and complain. Yeah, one of them said, I'm just here trying to steal y'all's money. How much have I asked you for? Thank you. Nothing. Thank you. I appreciate that. And the trolls are gone. Time for chocolate and red wine, the blood of Jesus over popcorn. I hear you. No problem. Yeah, I mean, we're all wondering how much more we can take, but, you know, we've been through worse, if you think about it. There's times in our life where maybe we were so sick we didn't think we were going to make it to the next day, or maybe we just didn't know what was going to happen. I suffer from anxiety, so you think it's tough on you. I got medication. I ain't had to take it. Thank goodness. I didn't get to sleep till 4:30 this morning, but that was more than one thing. That was my roommate playing his music loud in his room, and I couldn't get it cut off. And I screamed at him 3 or 4 times. So when he comes home tonight, if he doesn't answer when I tell him to turn the TV down, I'm just going to throw a bucket of ice water on him in his bed. I bet he wakes up then. Yeah, he does. He knows everybody's feeling. The Lord knows how we're feeling. And you wonder, you know, we say we can't take anymore. Look at the struggle thousands of years the struggle they went through compared to the struggle we're going through. We're just struggling because we want it yesterday. Them people were struggling. They didn't have no food. They were dying of disease Come on, guys and girls. It ain't as bad as you think it is. We want it, but it's not as bad as other people have struggled in their lives. And we're going to get to see God come. Yes, in our lifetime. You ready for the sequel? I'm ready to get through the movie. They're just jealous. Yeah, they're jealous. Nobody will talk to them, the trolls. I'm convinced it's going to happen too. The more we know God's word, the more we know we'll be at peace. 45 took a lot of this plus more. Yeah, look at the ridicule he took for 4 straight years. A billionaire that didn't have to take any of it. Any of it. He could have just been living the high life. He was worth $36 billion. He's lost like $8 or $9 billion since he's been doing it. Doesn't matter. You can't spend that kind of money anyway. We've been putting out what's 18. You're right about that, and it's all changed now. Remember that, this lasts until the 4th. Passover. Excuse me. What was that? Not everybody has the internet. That's why I use my phone. Okay. Know that your phone will work even if the service is cut off, so keep it charged. You still be able to get to Texas. God never puts nothing on your plate that he knows you can't handle. Amen. I saw a clip from Global News that the captain and the crew was on house arrest from Evergreen. That is cool. That means now, because before they refused them to board the ship, now they've boarded the ship. Nothing new on the birth certificates. That's going to be when the SARA starts. I can't wait till it comes in the open so people can see the truth. I understand. I'm right with you. And I'm here just saying it's going to be longer. I don't know. Don't know how long. Well, I wouldn't bet on that tomorrow. I wouldn't bet the farm on it. It's what we used to say when I used to be a gambler. I wouldn't bet the farm on it. But I would take this down. And Mike Lindell said by August he'll be back. But I think he was doing that so they didn't, what's getting ready to be released by him in the next 2 weeks is going to be phenomenal. That you got to remember that the other lawyer, she hasn't, with the crackering, that's got to do with Mike. That's separate from Mike. So you'll see. When do I think it'll happen? Right now, to be honest with you, I don't have an idea. But I think if it's biblical like they say it is, that we'll probably see something between now and the 4th. Now, will he be back then? I don't know. It's totally up to the order in which the presidential order was written and what they have to follow by the Constitution for insertion. 11.1, 11.2, 11.3. It has to go by that, and that's legal. That's all I know. And I'm not a constitutional expert at all. Seeing that we got a new one, and we didn't even follow the old one. There's going to be a day of celebration like no other. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. No, there's no information. I'm just on here slinging the crap around with all my buddies at the bar. There's nothing new on the SARA. Yours is 87,000. Wow, you're worth more than me. Mine was only 73. All right. Well, by the 7th, I heard that Nasora will be out by the 7th of April. Where do you live? So if it don't come out, we can blame you. I'm just kidding. That's how I feel when I say something that don't come right. I'm like, oh God, I got to go on the show tonight. They're going to throw me under the bus. I've been run over so many times. I'm a clone. Ah. Here's one. I work with the public and I'm being pressured about the vaccine. And when they say not getting it to the people are angry. If them people want the vaccine and they've done their, I said it. If they want it, give it to them. They've been warned. My mama told me to look both ways before I cross the street. That's all I got to say. I don't want to talk no more about that. I heard that too. They're trying to pressure people at the veterans, at the VA to get it. And they're trying to I don't know. Here we go. There's going to be a revival of people being awoke. Blessings upon your head and teaching the truth. I hope I'm teaching the truth. I'm just giving you information I get from other places. I'm trying to give you what the news won't give you on TV because it's all fake. There's a website, and if you go to our Rumble page, there's a video on there how to look it up. Tried to watch the video about the birth certificate. It had sound, but there was no picture. That's nothing to do with me. That video works fine. All right, guys, I said I'm going to stay 10 more minutes and make it a whole hour. Well, 13 more minutes and make it a whole hour. Surge to V. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who knows? We could get the plug pulled tonight, but I want my unemployment to come through in the morning before they pull the plug. Can I get my check for 14 for y'all pull the plug? Everybody's got a different date. You see what I mean? So somebody said August, somebody said April 1st, somebody said June. There's all kind of different stuff. So, what does that tell you? Don't nobody know what the hell's going on. Come on, think about it. I was traveling I-40 through eastern Oklahoma. I saw several groups of Oklahoma Highway Patrol headed east. Have not heard anything. Maybe the aliens came up. I'm not talking about that. Mar-a-Lago will be having a huge tent revival. We'll see. We'll see. That's the best comment tonight. It'll happen when it happens. That's the truth, guys. It'll happen when it happens. Yeah, people are starting to dive off. Like I said, I didn't have much information. So listen, guys. Doug, you laugh at this affection. I enjoy the show and hope it comes true. God bless. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I just come in here and me and Mike, we just like this is a place we all can hang out and talk. And if we got new news for you, we like giving it to you. But if I ain't got a lot of news, it's like if there's nothing, remember I can remember when I used to go to the bar, I'd go there. If things were happening, you stayed till, 11, 12 o'clock and nothing happened. You drank a couple beers and went the hell home, So it's one of them nights where ain't a whole lot happening, ain't a whole lot of people there. So I try to put it in perspective. Do you know what I mean? I try to keep it light, but it's very serious what's going on. It really is. So listen, guys. If we're up and running, I will come on for 30 minutes tomorrow night. I don't know if Mike will be able to, but I will at 9:30 if things are up and running. And I'll continue to do 30 minutes, but we'll just have to see because, like I said, it gets harder and harder to come on, and I don't have any news to give you guys. And I only had like 5 minutes of news, and the rest has just been shooting the crap, if you know what I mean. And hopefully that helps you guys just, get some stress away from you. It is what it is. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And, I was going to take some time off, to be honest with you. And then I'd feel like I let y'all down, but at a very crucial time in our lives. So I was going to say, see y'all on the 5th. I don't think I can do it now. So I'll continue to come on, whether Mike wants to come on or not. We know he's going through some tough times and he's sick. So we'll just have to see. The man might have just been tired after work and ain't got no sleep and just fellas. A lot of times I got to wake him up because he is so tired from not getting any rest for the 2 weeks prior with the deaths in his family. And then now with the bronchitis, the man just ain't getting no rest. You know what I mean? So let's like this. If we just help one of y'all understand what's going on today in society, we've done our job to make you feel better. Know that this is a place that you can come, not be ridiculed for asking questions, not be hollered at without trolls coming on and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll be on tomorrow night. And if we don't, it's going down like Donkey Kong. Okay? We're all praying for you. Know that God's in charge no matter what. Pick up that Bibles. Start reading it. Book of Revelations. Telling you, happening right now. But I enjoy coming on here talking to y'all. It kind of like eases my anxiety, so I'm able to talk about it and ease it on out. So hopefully that helps with y'all too. Some people get really excited. I suffer from anxiety too, like I said. So it helps my anxiety to come on here and talk to you. So it's like God just lets it go down as I speak. So hopefully I've helped a couple of y'all. I want to say good night. We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow night if we're still up and running, okay? Good night, y'all.